everybody. Happy Thursday. My name is Sarah. I'm the health and fitness specialist in McLean, Virginia. And today I'm going to be taking you guys through a banded strength and mobility session. All you're going to need for today's session is a loose resistance band. Most of our exercises, if not all of our exercises, except for some of our warm-up and our cool-down, are standing. So if you have limited space, this is a perfect workout for you. So we are going to end up standing using this band. We're going to do 2 circuits, 3 exercises a piece. Go through each one twice for 10 reps of each exercise. So without any further ado, let's get warmed up. We are going to start on the mat. Let's scooch back just a little. We're going to start on the mat, and we're going to loosen up our backs and our upper shoulders, etc. by doing some T-spine rotations. So we're going to come into a full kneeling position on our hands and our knees. And we're going to take one arm at a time. So I'll demonstrate with my right. Arm is going to come behind the head, and we're going to rotate to touch elbow to elbow and up to the sky. Let's do 5 on each side. 2 more. Making sure that our eyes are following our elbow, okay? So we're going to go elbow to elbow. Last one. And relax. Alright, we're going to come up to standing to do a good morning. Since we are going to be doing RDLs today, this is a great warm-up to get our hamstrings nice and loose and to focus on keeping that straight, flat back as we move along this one axis on our hips, okay? So hands are going to come either behind the head or across the chest, sending the hips back, getting that nice good stretch in the hamstrings. Two more here. And last one. And relax. Alright, so next we're going to do some shoulder activation. So what we're aiming to do is a broken down shoulder roll. So what that's going to look like is we're going to pull the shoulders up to the ears, back to squeeze the shoulder blades, down with the shoulder blades squeezed, and then relaxing. So from the back, this is what it looks like. We're going up, squeeze, down, squeeze, relax. So we're going to do 10 of those, nice and broken down, making sure we're really focusing on squeezing the shoulder blades, putting them down into our pocket, and then relaxing. Good. Up, back, down, relax. This might be slightly uncomfortable with whatever range of motion you have. Up, back, down, relax. We got 3 more here. And let's go for 1 more. And relax. Alright, awesome. So what we're going to do now is we're going to loosen up our glutes and our external hip muscles. We're going to do some standing side kicks. So we're going to work a little bit on our balance and activating those hips. So we're going to start with feet together. We're going to kick out to the side, leading with the heel. You don't want to kick with your toe. or kick this way. You want to keep a nice flat foot meeting with the heel in the middle of the foot for 10. Two more. And switch legs. You might actually feel the leg that's stationary doing most of the work because they are keeping us balanced and utilizing the muscles we just activated to keep us nice and stable. For 3, 2, 1, relax. All right, so hope we're feeling a little bit warmer. Let's go ahead and grab our band. We're gonna start with a little bit more of an upper body focus here. If I can get this to stay. All right, so we want to find a tension in the band that's going to challenge us to fight against it, okay? So you don't want to have a whole lot of slack in the band. You want to be able to keep the band taut through the entire movement. So what I like to do with my loose bands is I like to wrap them around my palms just to make sure that I'm keeping the tension where it is. And so what we're gonna do for our first exercise is called the W-pull-down. It's gonna be like a lat pull-down if you do it in the gym. So we're going to have the arms straight overhead, nice and tense, and then we're going to pull down in a W position to touch the band to the chest and come right back up. We're doing 10 of these, nice and slow. Drawing the elbows down to the ground. We got 3 more. One, relax. Good. All right. Allow your hands to get some rest. Allow your body to relax for a little bit before we go right back in with another upper body exercise. So what our next exercise is going to look like is we can either have that wrap the same way again, but our palms are going to face down to the ground. Nice tension in the band. And we're going to raise up, overhead, and then back down, keeping our arms nice and straight as we move through this full range of motion. Don't let the arms come in and relax. We're keeping the tension through the whole motion here. Make sure we're breathing. Got 2 more here. Last one. And relax. All right. We're going to wiggle it out a little bit, allow our backs to relax for about 2 seconds. Not 2 seconds, about 10 seconds. And then we're gonna go in with our robot row. So what that's gonna look like, same thing. You can either have the tension here, or you can wrap the hands, whatever feels more comfortable for you. We've done this before with our circular band, but we're going to have the palms facing in towards each other against the resistance. And we're going to row back, squeezing the shoulder blades and relaxing. Drawing the elbows nice and close to the body. Keeping our arms nice and straight. Going for 10 here. 3, 3, 2, 1, relax. All right, so that is round 1 done of our first circuit. So go ahead and grab a drink of water, allow your arms to relax for a little bit, and we're going to go back in with this same circuit for another round of 10 exercises apiece. Feel free to take anywhere from 30 seconds to a minute in between our sets here. We want to make sure that we are allowing our body to recover fully and be able to perform at its maximum capacity going into this next set. Okay, so if that means you need a little bit of a longer break, or if you feel ready to go now, feel free to hop in. So we're going to go ahead and get started again with our W pull-downs. So you got about 10 seconds left. Go ahead and grab your band, put your water down, find that position, palms are going to face out. Find it up above the head and pull down. Here we go for 10. Make sure that we are keeping our posture nice and tall. We're drawing the elbows down. For 3, 2, 1, relax. All right, let's take about 15 seconds of rest. We're going to head in to those straight arm raises. I don't know about you guys, but my arms are burning. That's the cool thing about resistance band training, is it actually forces muscles to activate that you don't tend to activate with strength training. It is really cool, actually. You can get the same kind of burn, muscle fatigue, that you would get from strength training with just a little bit of band, and it's kind of wild, actually. All right, here we go. Find that little wrap here, or whatever you're doing with your hands. And here we go in 3, 2, 1. The key to this is taking it nice and slow. Halfway through. Keep pushing here. Challenge those muscles. 3, 2, 1, and relax. Woo! All right, another 15-second rest before we head into our second round of robot rows. You guys are killing it. I hope you guys are enjoying these workouts, because I know I do. This is like my favorite thing to do. So we got just a few more seconds before we head into our robot rows. So we're gonna find that nice little robot position here. Extend the arms out in front, keeping our shoulders down and back as we pull, squeeze, for 10. Here we go. If you feel a nice burn on the outside of your shoulder, that means we are working our external rotators here. We got 4 more here. 3, 2, one fight to keep that positioning and relax. All right, y'all, let's take another minute to get some water, allow our arms to relax, and we're gonna head in to working on our lower body here. I like to separate these workouts into upper and lower body. That way we can really focus on which muscle groups we are trying to contract at a time instead of having to figure out upper versus lower in the same set. So I hope we like that. So we're going to be doing basically a lot of everything. We're going to work our outside of our glutes, we're going to work our hamstrings, we're going to work our quads. So this little band is going to be our best friend here in about 20 seconds. So we're going to head into an RDL first. I'm going to go ahead and demonstrate what that's going to look like. So we're going to step onto the band. I like to cross mine over so that I increase the tension here. Walk the feet out to wherever's comfortable and allow the arms to hang at the side. So it's going to be a normal RDL. So what it's going to look like, you're just going to have the resistance pulling you forward. You're going to send the hips back, decreasing the resistance, and then pulling back up. Keeping a nice flat back here. Good. Stop just before it starts to get real loose on the tension, and then pull back up, because we want to have tension through the entire movement here. If you need a little bit more, just feel free to wrap around the hands. Going for 10 here. Weight is traveling through our heels. Got 3 more here after this. And last one. I didn't like that one. I'm going to do another one. Good. Feel free to relax. We're going to keep the band around the around the feet. For our next exercise, I'm going to still keep it in this X here. Trying to think, let's actually go off the mat some. So next exercise we're going to do is side stepping. So our legs are going to remain straight. We're going to lead with the middle of the foot as we go for 5 steps to one side, or however many steps you can. Really work on extending out through the hip, not through the knees or through the feet. We're keeping everything pointed forward here as we walk out. I think I'm changing my mind. Let's do 2 times up and back of whatever space you have. If you have a mat, use the length of the mat. All right, feel free to relax for a little. We're going to walk our band back up onto our mat here. Maybe. Okay. I don't know. I feel off center. Maybe because I am. All right. So allow the legs to relax for a little bit. And you're going to fall over. Maybe. I'm hoping not. Okay. So, moving into our next exercise, we're going to do a front squat. So I'm going to gather both bands into my arms here. You can either have it come onto the outside of your elbows, or you can hold it in the middle like this. But basically we want to have the resistance in the front. So I'm gonna have it on the outside of my elbows just to make it a little bit more challenging. Walk the feet out to hip distance. We're gonna squat, press up with the resistance in the front here. Travel through whatever range of motion you feel is comfortable for you. Make sure we're keeping really proper squat form, sitting back like we're gonna sit in a chair, keeping our weight in our heels, not rounding off in the back, etc. For 3, 2, 1, relax. All right, give our muscles a little bit of a break. Step on out of the band, take a minute, get some water, allow yourself to relax, let your heart rate come down before we head back in for round 2 of this fun little circuit. Oh, happy first day of fall, everybody, by the way. September 21st. I'm not sure if that's daylight savings time. I don't think so. But yeah, happy fall, everybody. I know I'm super excited because I have a birthday in October, so it's about to be a really fun month, and I'm a Halloween fan, and I get to see family, so very excited for October to be here and for fall to be here. Yeah. So I hope you guys have gotten some water and are ready to get going with round 2. So go ahead and step back onto our band here. Again, if you need more resistance, go ahead and twist, pull, whatever you like to get the resistance that you desire. So go ahead and walk those feet out a little bit. I don't know how it's doing that. All right. So having all the tension in the front, sending the hips back till you feel the tension start to get a little loose, and then pull up with the glutes. Good. Halfway through. Make sure we're taking deep breaths here. For our last one, relax after this. Good. Alrighty. Feel free to find your way to the top of your mat or the bottom, whichever one you want to start with. And we're going to work through our side stepping 2 times up and back through the length of our space. So we're going to hang out for about 10 more seconds. In 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Lead with the middle of the foot. Everything is staying pointed forward as we lead through the hips here. You might feel a little silly doing this, but I promise it's very helpful. Take it nice and slow. Back the other way for our last time. And relax. Oopsies. All right. I needed to fix it anyway. Alright, take another little break for about 15 seconds. Set back up if you've lost your band like I did. And we're going to go in for some front squats. If I can get my band to work. Alright. Go ahead and step on it. Cross. Actually, no cross on this one. Outside of the elbows. And here we go. More resistance. Here we go. Good. Explode up against the band here. You got 2 more. And relax. Alright, ditch the band. It has served its purpose. And we are done for the day with that. Alright, let's get a nice good stretch in, nice good cool down. So, find our way down to our mat. First position we're going to end up in is our lovely 90-90. So we're going to have our back foot in a 90 degree, our front foot in a 90 degree, and we're going to press over this front knee to get a nice good stretch in the glutes there. For 3, 2, 1, and then we're going to come on back to get a nice good stretch in the quad. And 3, 2, 1, relax. So now this foot's coming up forward, this one's going behind. We're going to press over this front leg for a nice glute stretch. For 3, 2, 1. Relax. What in the world is that? And then going back for a stretch in the quad. Three, 2, 1, relax. Let's see what I had next. Alright, so we're going to come to kneeling. Maybe. Got a lot of limbs in the way. Alright, so we're going to come to kneeling, but instead of having this leg being pointed forward, we're going to point it out directly to the side. We're going to travel over that knee to open up our inner thigh and our hip here. Do about 5 pulses, holding for 2 seconds. Let's do one more. And switch. So directly out, traveling over for 1, 2. And one more. And relax. Alright, so we're going to come into a child's pose, but this this one's going to be a little bit different. So we're going to sink on back, extend the hands out as far as they'll come, and then we're going to twist to one side, twist to the other side. Just to get a nice good stretch from the shoulder blades here through the side. Last two here. And relax. Alright, last thing we're going to do is we're going to come into downward dog. We're going to press through the hands, through the feet to come into this position here. Drive down through the heels to get a nice good stretch in the calves. Drop the head to get a stretch in the upper back. If you want to further that, bend the knees. If you want to continue to stretch the calves, feel free to walk the legs. Or if you just want to hang out here, feel free to do so. We're going to be here for 3, 2, 1. Relax. Whew. Alright, y'all. I hope you enjoyed this strength and mobility session. Go outside, enjoy the nice, beautiful weather. We have some rain coming in here in Virginia, so I'm gonna try and enjoy it as long as I can. But I won't see you guys again until next week, so I hope you guys have a fantastic rest of your week and finish out strong, and I will see you guys next week for some more live content. Have a good one, guys. Bye.